video on. And this is Lisa Mladinich, the founder of AmazingCatechist.com, and you're an author, our second author in our day of interviews, and you have a new book coming out. What's the name of your book that's coming out?
It's called True Radiance, Finding Grace in the Second Half of Life.
All right, in the second half of life. Now, why that topic? Why is it because people, as they age? I remember this old story of Frank Sinatra being told, Catholicism's a hard way to live, but a good way to die.
Oh boy, you are so right about that. And I think it's a really wonderful way for women to discover their beauty, because the church has a real understanding of what authentic beauty is. Not only feminine beauty, but beauty all around us and all the ways that God speaks to us through beauty. So it's really it's wonderful in the second half of life for women from midlife on, when our culture is reverencing us less and less, valuing us less and less because we're no longer young.
In fact, it's funny because there was an article just yesterday about an author a writer saying how, oh, she didn't like being catcalled, but now she feels less value because the catcalls are gone. And it's really, that's what the culture teaches. If you don't look good, if we don't artificially change you, you don't have value.
That's right. And our culture also mocks older women. If you look at media, the older woman is usually the harpy, the evil CEO, the meddling mother-in-law. She's never the just judge. Or the beautiful older woman who simply bestows wisdom or serves in some really beautiful way, which women do. And I think one of the main points of my book is that once women start to recognize that their own interior radiance, that connection with God, grows over time, prayerful women become more authentically beautiful over time. And when we recognize it in ourselves, we start to see it more in each other. And then we start to lift each other up. And then the culture doesn't have its clutches in our psyches anymore.
And I've noticed that it's older women of faith who do so much. I mean, if you go to adoration chapels, if you go play women of faith. I mean, I was inspired by my own mother, who was a Eucharistic minister till just before she died at age. Strong faith, and it radiated through her.
Yes, that's absolutely right. In fact, I interviewed a woman who's a scriptural scholar for Ascension Press, Sarah Christmeyer, told a story, and it's in my book, about how when her grandmother was dying of cancer, she used to hear her making sounds during the night. She lived with her during that time. And she would listen at the door, and she realized she wasn't moaning in pain. She was crying out to God for all the people she loved and praying for people, offering up her suffering. And Sarah said that she started to see the body like a clay pot. And as you get older, it cracks. And then that inner radiance starts to shine through more and more. And I think that's a beautiful image for what's happening to us as we age.
I think that's really something. You're going to want to get this book. Unfortunately, we don't. The book's not out yet. When does it come out? How soon?
It comes out in October from Servant Press, Servant Books and Franciscan Media.
Now, is this your first book?
It's my first full-length book, but I've written some catechetical booklets for our Sunday Visitor as well.
And can we find any of those online, or where can we get those?
Absolutely, Amazon.com. You can look for Be an Amazing Catechist, and there's two different titles. Inspiring the Faith of Children and Sacramental Preparation.
And do you have an author site up yet for yourself?
I do. My website, AmazingCatechist.com, has a page just for my publications, my blog, and other areas where I write.
Well, you got to plug the blog.
Oh, the blog? I have a blog
I'm a blogger, so you got to plug the blog.
I have a blog called Water Into Wine, which is at pathos.com, but I also write for my own website, AmazingCatechist.com.
Well, that's good. My friend Elizabeth Scalia writes there. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with the new book. I just the sound of it sounds like something you should be thinking of buying. Take it.
Yes, thank you.